Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Eric. So in this week's PPF Pro Tip video, I'm going to talk about whether or not paint correction is actually necessary prior to a paint protection film installation. There's a lot of shops out there, they're going to charge an exorbitant amount of money to do a full paint correction on your vehicle before they're going to put paint protection film on. And while that is necessary to some extent, sometimes it's not worth it, especially if the vehicle really doesn't have much scratches on it or anything. So in this video, I got this little mini hood right here. I'm going to take the wire brush, some sandpaper, and I'm going to scuff this hood up, and I'm going to put some paint protection film on top of it, and I'm going to show you what it looks like with scratches underneath paint protection film and why a paint correction, it's not always necessary. So hope you guys enjoy this video. Okay. So I've got this hood here. It's cleaned, it's been prepped with the isopropyl alcohol. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take some water. Just going to spray some water on there. I'm going to take some 1500 grit sandpaper. I'm just going to take and sand and scuff this paint up really, really good. Now, as this is starting to dry, you can start to see everywhere where I sanded. Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to take this wire brush, and I'm using a lot of pressure. I'm going to scuff the whole thing up really good. Okay, so as you can see, the paint has been scuffed up quite a bit with both the wire brush and this 1500 grit sandpaper. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take and put some paint protection film on it. So just going to spray some slip solution on the hood. I'm going to take a piece of paint protection film. I'm going to cover roughly half of it. So I'm just going to squeegee that down. Now, I take the rag, clean up any of the solution that's on there. And then I'm going to take my knife. I'm just going to take and trim off the excess film. Now, the PPF is just held on with slip solution. I'll spray a little bit of tack underneath here, just for the sake of this video and having the film make sure that it is permanently bonded. Okay, let's dry this off a little bit. Okay, so we got the paint protection film installed. I'm just going to lift this hood up a little bit so you can see it better. Now you can see the area that has the paint protection film. You can't see any of the scuff marks or scratches underneath the film. The paint protection film has definitely glossed this area up and hidden all those scratches. Okay, so I showed you guys why you don't need a paint correction before you're doing a paint protection film installation. Paint correction, it is definitely something that is necessary. You know, if you want to make sure that you've got absolutely perfect paint before locking it in with paint protection film, it's definitely worth it. If you just want a glossy vehicle and you want it to look good and you don't really want to spend a ton of money, I wouldn't even worry about getting a paint correction done. If you've got super deep scratches that require Paint correction, it's a different story. There's stone chips that need to be repaired, same thing. If you are getting a ceramic coating and no paint protection film, then a paint correction is definitely worth the money, because you're not going to lock in this paint with a ceramic coating and not be able to see this. So you want that paint pristine. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a like, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for more PPF content.